Hello and welcome to the Kingdom Gazette, where we share all the little details that you need to know about everything Disney. Today's episode takes us back to a time when pirates ruled the waves and the scent of burning buildings and butterscotch rum wafted through the air. I'm talking, of course, about the die-hard classic that no Disney fan in their right mind should miss a visit to, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, the Pirates attraction we're going to be deep diving into today is the Walt Disney World version, located in the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. But there's more than one way to skin a sparrow, and thus there are no less than 5 versions of this attraction that can be found in the Disney parks worldwide today. You'll find pirates located in the rather epic Caribbean Plaza area of Adventureland inside the Magic Kingdom, right across from the pirate-themed Tortuga's Tavern quick service restaurant and the Jack Sparrow meet and greet stage. Be warned though that Tortuga's operates on a seasonal basis, so don't count on it for a quick bite before or after you take a trip towards Davy Jones' locker. If you're in need of a restroom before or after the ride, we recommend you check out the bathrooms located on the far side of the attraction gift shop, as if you were headed towards Frontierland. They house several benches outside for those needing to rest their weary boots for a moment, and are tucked away enough that you'll likely avoid having to wait in a line. There's also a water fountain here, as well as ones dotted throughout the outdoor queue area, so if you find yourselves in need of a quick refill, you're in luck. For those whose little buccaneers still have a vessel in tow, stroller parking can be found directly across the pathway on the left side of the Pirates attraction entrance. The stroller parking area is clearly marked and stands opposite the Enchanted Tiki Room and the Aloha Isle area. Now, this is a FastPass Plus eligible attraction when available, and while it's not usually one of our initial 3 FastPass picks per day, we do recommend refreshing the My Disney Experience app while in the park to see if you can snag one later on in the day, as wait times can get pretty high. Having said that, Pirates of the Caribbean houses one of our favourite queues in the Magic Kingdom, if for no other reason than it's cool, damp and dark. That makes it literally one of our favourite escapes from the Florida heat. Now, don't forget to pay attention to the barred rooms located throughout the line, which house small secret scenes, sound effects, and one of our favourite features of all, the chilling yet oddly relaxing woodwind soundtrack. Seriously, give yourself a moment to just take it all in, because the immersion on this ride is something else entirely. Pirates is very much a family-friendly ride, with sea dogs of all ages and heights being able to join the adventure. There are no restraints, and this is a dark, slow boat ride style attraction, with 5 rows of bench seating per boat. Loading is pretty simple, with a small step down into a stationary boat. There is accessibility available for this ride in the forms of audio description, handheld captioning, and transfer options to a standard wheelchair and then to the ride vehicle. As a family of 5, I can tell you that we've been seated both in an all-on-one row together configuration, and also with the 5 of us being spread across 2 separate rows in a 2 and 3 seating formation. It really just depends on which cast member you get. The 8.5-minute journey begins as you pull away from the Pirates Cove area, also known as the boarding section of this ride. Darkness quickly falls and the boat begins to meander through cool, damp tunnels and caves. Cue the ominous blue lighting, the skeletons, a standout animatronic crustacean, and the forbidding chant of "Dead Men Tell No Tales." Oh, and keep your eyes peeled for the awesome optical illusion of Skull Rock off to your left as you first enter the lit cave. Next, just past the windblown chap at the helm on your right, you'll meet a rather chatty Jolly Roger, who is an important marker for 2 reasons. First of all, he marks the photo op for this ride, so get your best pirate snarls in place once you're almost beneath him. Second, he is the last thing you'll see prior to plummeting all of approximately 14 feet, so if you have nervous riders with you, now's the time to hold them a little closer. This is the only drop on this ride though, and while it's not a big one, there is a bit of a jerky movement at the bottom of it, just so you know. Now, we've never personally gotten wet on this ride, other than a few drips here and there, but there are warnings in the queue that this is a wet ride, so brace yourself at the bottom of the drop for a small potential splashback. As you emerge from the descent and round the corner, you'll find yourself in what has to be one of the most awesome attraction scenes going. A battle between a huge pirate ship and the harbour of your new home for the next few minutes. Expect loud explosion noises and watery eruptions as the looming ship fires on the town. And again, this is a time when you may feel a drop or 5 of murky ride water. With an open ocean of sorts to the left and a veritable maze of detail to your right, now's the time to get your eyes peeled, sit back and take it all in. The sounds, the smells, the dialogue, the animatronic characters. This is a ride you could experience time and again and almost always find something new to gawk at. This ride has scenes within scenes taking place throughout, and a few of our favourite characters to watch out for include the Sleeping Pig Pirate, the Here Kitty Kitty Run Pirate, and of course the pop-up Now You See Him, Now You Don't, Jack Sparrow, who shows up consistently throughout the whole journey. As you forge onward through this distraught yet lively town, you'll experience the forever classic Yo Ho Yo Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me song, intermingled with character dialogue, townsfolk in peril, and an animal harmony. Finally, upon leaving the fires and merriment behind, your boat will exit through the local jail, where three of the attraction's most iconic pirates are busy tempting a four-legged upholder of the law to give them the jail keys before, well, you know, fire. Jack Sparrow rounds off the whole thing with a jolly tune, an abundance of newfound wealth, and a parrot. As you do. Now, along with many Walt Disney World attractions, Pirates does exit through the gift shop with a short, uphill, moving sidewalk carrying you upwards from disembarkment into the majestic overwhelm of every Pirates-themed piece of merchandise that Davy Jones's heart could desire. You'll find mostly toys surrounding you as you first enter the store, with apparel, pins and ears further towards the street entrance side of the building. Restrooms will sit off to the left side of the gift shop as you're exiting from the ride, so if you need to nip in there with the littles quickly, it's easy enough to do. Once you exit the gift shop, a turn to the right will take you back to that stroller parking that we mentioned earlier on in the video. Overall, Pirates is a great dark ride experience for families and adventurers of all ages. It's an absolute classic as far as Disney rides go, and the theming is impeccably immersive. If you have any nervous riders in your party, particularly anyone who is a little apprehensive of small drops, spooky themes, loud noises or low lighting, then this ride warrants a light warning, but otherwise it's filled with whimsy, imagination and unforgettable characters. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the blog, do all the things, and don't forget to give a little magic to someone today. Yo ho!